Today we're here for the Predator Tour, the 10th edition, and it's a predator competition over 3 days where our competitors have to catch 3 species, Pike, Zander and Perch, and at the end we'll see who will be the best.
What are the difficulties for today?
Yeah, I think the weather was changed now, the temperature's going down.
It was hot and we had some thunderstorms, so that's always difficult. So you have a lot of differences in the pressure, so we'll see.
Are you sure? Yes? Bananas on the boat? Bananas on the boat? Yes.
What's the thing with bananas on the boat?
It's superstition amongst predator fishermen that if you have bananas on the boat, you won't catch anything. Anything.
Ja, very good. Hi. You're so sure about yourself that you dare to have bananas in the boat?
Yeah, I don't really believe in the banana hoax anyway, so yeah, and I like them. It's good for your health, so it's good food. But yeah, we're confident about our fishing, but you know, the lake is quite new for us, so we fished for the first time yesterday. So we're just gonna give it a go and have fun. We did the Predator Tour in Sweden, and we
yeah, you win the Sweden competition.
Exactly. So this is just you know, for fun, getting to know the water and making a serious attempt next year.
We're going for the pike first, so we need 3 pikes. That's the most important fish. So and after that, we're going for the Zander and the Perch, of course. Yeah.
The challenges here on this river system, we fish on the Hollandsdiep and Haringvliet, is always the weather and the conditions of the water. Is there current? Isn't there any current? Is the water murky or is it clear? So it's always about where's the fish, what are your tactics, yeah, and how do you fish, and is there anybody else on your spot? We have 110 teams. It's a long tournament stretch. It's over almost 40 kilometers, so there is enough space, but you will always see when you get there on your spot that somebody else is there. So it's a give and take, and see if you can do your thing.
How important are the first moments of the game?
Very important, because we had 110 boats. They will all go to the best spots. A lot of boats with a lot of horsepower on the engine, so they will drive very fast.
Strange day. The weather is very strange. It's quite moisty. It's quite warm. There is some thunder in the air, and it's coming up from the south, a little bit up north to us. So I guess within 2 hours we have some rain, and yeah, hopefully not, but we think there will be some thunderstorm with it.
Nice.
Within 3 hours we had the first 3 pikes, 118, very nice one, and now we're on Zander.
It was hard work, a lot of rain, wet all over the place, but yeah, we managed to get them, so very happy today.
I think the wind and the dark weather was good for the pikes. We have the pikes we have full. Our biggest pike is 1 meter 6, so we have nice pikes. We have 1 Zander, almost 60 centimeter, so we need 2 Zanders and 3 Perches to fill up the cart.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Ja, is hè. Wat dichterbij.
We have 1 hour left on the first day, and to be honest, it is quite good fishing. There have been caught some really big pikes. Early in the morning there was already a 122 and a 116, and just half an hour ago something there was a pike of almost 1 meter 30. So that's really huge, and especially on a competition like this.
Tomorrow we start from Pike. We need 1 pike. 2 pike is good for tomorrow morning.
We went for Zander, and it took us the whole day, and we didn't catch any Zander, only small ones.
We caught an pike, we caught an bass, we caught an snook bass.
On top is Marcel Asbroek and Niels Gapsa. Team number 11 with a total of 5 meters, 23 centimeters.
Where are you in the ranking?
Number 1. We ended up with a full cart, so it packed out really well.
What's the strategy to maintain this for tomorrow?
What's the strategy? Having fun. That's the main thing. Having fun, and that's with that attitude we stepped into this competition. But it doesn't say anything on be first on the last day, because we was first last year as well. But the third day, that's what counts.
Erstmal guten Morgen, und heute haben wir den Plan, unsere Fische alle voll zu machen. Wir sind Team Nummer 67, X-Pressboot, und haben große Hoffnung, dass es heute noch mal richtig gut funktioniert.
The plan is to get the last 2 perches, and then perhaps we try to upgrade the other ones.
I think we will stay on the Hollandsdiep and check if we can find some new weed beds and just fish above the weed beds for looking for the big pikes.
The plan for today is to get the bloody perch. We have all the Zander, we have 2 pikes, which is kind of okay with 1780. But we struggle a little bit with the perch, so we don't bother too much about the pike, so we first go for perch. And then we complete the perch, then we will go only for big pike for hopefully 1.5 days.
Wir müssen heute sehen, dass wir noch 2 Zander und 2 Barsche fangen können. Dann ist unser voll.
Und wie machen Sie das?
Ja, das verrate ich euch nicht. Erst am Sonntag, dann sage ich euch, wie das geht.
Ein bisschen, ein bisschen.
Ein bisschen. Große Fische, große Köder.
Looking for the weather, searching for the structure, stuff like that. Drive around, try different köder.
I never catch them accidentally. We always have to go for it hard, and we have to go with the smaller baits, and we go to the very shallow water I mean, and we get all the bloody green stuff, and all the boat gets green by going for the perch. So if we wouldn't have to go for it here, we wouldn't be doing it.
we're receiving the pictures from the fishermen. We'll check the pictures, we'll check the length of the fish and if the fish is correct on the measure board. And if so, we'll put them on the leaderboard, and then the leaderboards get updated right away and they can see their score.
How are the scores for today?
Well, quite interesting in comparison with yesterday. Yesterday morning was a very busy morning with a lot of pictures being sent in. This morning it's a bit less fish, some very big fish nevertheless. You have also teams that only have to upgrade some fish. So they already have their 3 pikes, their 3 Zanders or some perch, and they only have to catch bigger fish. And some guys know, hey, I have a perch of 34, so any perch smaller I can throw back without measurement. So that's why we're getting less pictures in day 2 and day 3. So you can download the app and you can watch the live leaderboard throughout the whole competition and follow your favorite team. It's much more easy than on Facebook, and we had to do an update every hour, every 2 hours. Now you just can, if you have a second, just refresh the leaderboard and hey, they caught a big fish or they caught a new perch, and then they get 1,000 points extra. So that's very cool. People at home are really using the app to follow the competition.
You're one of the inspection team. What are your tasks?
Every morning we do the boat inspection.
Alle vakjes open.
En niet zo streng, hè?
Dat is mijn Duitse achterkomst. Ik heb hier nog een beetje Duitse bloed in me. First we are looking for safety accessoires like life jackets, also first aid kit. Also we're checking if there are no live baits are. Also we give some information about the safety rules.
Yeah, there are some participants nearly the harbor, and I want to check if they are not fishing too close in the harbor because it's forbidden.
You're not too close to the harbor?
No, perfect. I think everything is good of this tournament. The vibration, the people, and for us, you can drive the whole day on the water and talk with people and look if everything is okay.
Yeah, today was very hard for us, very tough. We had a good start in the morning with a nice perch, but then the whole day nothing. And then we made some big mistakes with the spots, so we get really nervous, we get no bites, and yeah, that's the whole day. Yeah, and then the end.
Yeah, it was absolutely great. We make a full card in the last, I think in the last 50 minutes. We need 1 Zander and 2 Perch, and in the last 50 minutes we did it, so it was really great for us.
It was a little bit tough, but we caught 2 Pikes and 1 Zander. So we have 3 Pikes and 3 Zanders, so tomorrow only the Perch.
For us it was quite good. Fishing, we had a lot of Pikes. Had some Zanders that we could do better for the ranking, and unfortunately the Perches are a bit the problem, but one good one is on the leaderboard.
Yeah, not so good for us. We caught all 3 species, so that's good, but tomorrow we need a lot more bigger ones. So.
Our morning was quite good, and afternoon was complete opposite. Was just not good.
Tell me what went wrong.
What went wrong? Basically, nothing went really wrong. It was just we got a lot of hits, but no hook sets. So you get folded soft plastics all afternoon, and it just sucks then.
So you have to sharpen the hooks?
Yeah, we will make a bit longer stingers tonight and sharpen the hook, definitely, yes. Definitely, yeah.
The day was very good for us. We catch very good fishes, fill up all the fishes, catch all 3 pikes, 3 Zander and 3 perch, and have a good pike. And now we're on the leaderboard on the first place today, and that's really cool.
Day 2, the leaderboard, it's thrilled. The top 10 is so close, it's sometimes centimeters and also ex-aequo on millimeters. So for tomorrow, last day, I think it will be really excited. I saw some comments on Facebook that it was excited to follow. Some people said we opened the apps today for 100 times to see the score. So I think it will be excited to win. Tomorrow 1 hour less fishing because we stop at 3 o'clock. So we calculate the time of the fishes extra over and over and over again to be 100% sure that everybody deserves his place on the leaderboard. I think for Predatortour Netherlands it was never so close as today. Enormous amount of big fish. The biggest fish overall was 130. And yeah, like I said, everything can happen. Yeah, the slogan of Predatortour is be the best, catch the biggest.
Sehr schlecht geschlafen, sehr nervös. Ja, Übelkeit ist auch ein bisschen dabei, aber ich denke mal am letzten Tag wird das so normal sein.
Well, we need 2 more pikes to let our other fish count. So yeah, we head out for the pikes today. 1 bass is missing, like last year. That's very horrible.
Ja, wir sind top motiviert. Boot haben wir gerade gerichtet. Jetzt warten wir noch auf die Inspektion und dann kann es für heute den letzten Tag losgehen.
We need only 1 Zander of 60 centimeters and then we go straight into the top.
Pretty nice Zander would be nice, because the Zander is 60 plus and we go straight up in the top 2, I think, yeah.
You're at 2 on the ranking right now. What are your chances?
What are my chances? We need some, I think we need 12 centimeters. Normally it can be a problem, but we have to find out today.
We just let everybody go and wait and go fishing on the bridge. The weather is pretty rough and the fast boats are going out. We need the Zander pretty quick to upgrade the other fish again. So if the Zanders are at the bridge, we can go really fast straight away, and then we got heaps of time to go for the second plan.
everybody, we're now at Haringvliet, nearby the border between Hollandsdiep and Haringvliet. Behind me Team 20, called the Struikrovers. We are following them now for approximately 1 hour and a half, and the only thing they need is one Zander. And they took 4 Zanders in a row, and every time when the Zander approached the boat, it went off. And they need only one to become at the top 5 in the Predator 2018.
We just get in time to see the guys from Megabus, Rovers Web Live Megabus. They catch a meter pike, and they were first they were 9th place, and they climbing up to 2nd place. And they need only 2 centimeters to win this tournament. Only 2 centimeters, so it's very exciting. It's exciting, boys! Yeah, man!
Our status is very good. I think maybe number 1 now. We have Pike 120 and 18 and 96. I thought we were place 40, 41. I think now we are going to the first 4. Second. First, we don't know. We don't know?
Second place.
Yeah? Okay, now. Then we have something to do.
Good bird, boys! 51 centimeters! That's a huge bird! In half, maybe 5 minutes, they catch a perch of 51 or 52 centimeters. That's a really good perch for this tournament. So I think they are ranking 1 now.
Today is a great day for us, and we catch many fish today, 25 maybe, and we finish at the 4th place. I missed 1 centimeter for the 3rd place.
3rd place, amazing actually.
Yeah, we're not really Zander or Perch fishermen, so we're really happy with the result overall. It's just, yeah, superb. We didn't have any expectations, to be honest, because it was our first time on this lake. Well, I've fished for Zander in the winter sometimes, but Jesper had his first, we fished like for 1.5 hours on this lake, so we didn't have any expectations. And the fishing is completely different than, the Predatortour or fishing in Sweden was. Day 1 was okay. We caught a good meter pike, struggled with the perch, struggled with the Zander a bit. Then yesterday we had a really good day. We caught a lot of Zander and a lot of perch, and today we just went all in for the big pike, and that didn't go that well in the morning. We caught a couple of smaller ones. Took us some time to find the bigger ones, and then we changed some spots, and our water knowledge was quite limited here, so we went back to a couple of spots where we were quite confident about. But the secret to pike fishing for us is just go big. I mean, we didn't over the entire tournament like we did in Sweden. We just focus on the big fish. Focus on those are the only fish that really count. And then Jesper caught a 1 meter 14 and a 95, and then we just went up to place number 2, I think. And then we try to you want to aim as high as possible. So we want to beat Gerald and Herring.
For us, the tournament was quite exciting because of course the tournament is always exciting. We were not expecting too much because this is a little tricky. When you expect too much, then you cannot focus and concentrate on spots and fishing the spots right. In the end, it was again teamwork that brought us yeah, second place of the Predator Tour, which is definitely the biggest event in predator fishing in all over Europe. So we are amazingly happy about that. Day one was quite okay for us. We end up at 12th place, I think. Day two was even better. It was 7th place. Yeah, and I mean that we would end up top 3. That would, you know, that's nothing you can expect from the beginning on, because you know you just not do that. 2nd place, that's amazing. It's amazing. We are both so happy about it, and it was great teamwork. The secret behind all this was just that the team works out very well. It was not about finding spots or finding fish. It was just about believing in what you're doing. Yeah, we just didn't expect to end up top 3. The goal was top 10, but top 3 is amazing. It's crazy.
Yeah, it was a great tournament. We had ups and downs and moments that we thought, oh, it's not gonna work. And after an hour later, everything fell in its place and we got the spirit again. And in the end, yeah, we looked like we have won the tournament. So it was great. But yeah, we started the first day on Pike and on Perch. Because we have spent a few days before the tournament on the water, and we find out that mainly the perch was very hard to find. So we
very hard.
Yeah, I think we caught 2 in 5 days of training. So we started with a lot of perch fishing as well, but we lost 3 perch in the first day and caught 1.
That was very bad.
Yesterday we couldn't find any perch. So we decided at 1 o'clock in the 1 o'clock we had caught nothing, and then we decided to go pelagic for a big Zander. And then Gerald,
we saw in the beginning, first half hour it was nothing, was still was very bad also. But then we saw a nice sign on the fish finder, and then he takes the shed. Totally, that was an amazing strike, and then there was a Zander from 89, so that was crazy. So then we get the spirit back, and then we fished the Zanders full, and that was crazy. So today we had to plan, go for the Perches, and then go pike fishing, and that worked.
I think the game changer was the pelagic fishing for Zander, because we caught a 1.30 m pike in the first day, but couldn't find any bigger. So we still have to improve the Zander, and then we decided to go the pelagic fishing, was what we have trained a lot on the past year.
Yeah. So how happy are you?
Oh, great!
We are very happy.
Yay!
Man, unbelievable.